Welcome back to Living 808. Want to save some money?
Yes.
I thought that'd get your attention. Well, we're going to tell you how in today's Energy Innovation segment.
Yeah, it really is easy after talking to the folks at Revolution Smart Home. Now, today's focus is all about solar hot water.
If the sun's out, that means President David Gorman is working. He's the president of Revolution Smart Home and Innovation Center. That's where we are at Salta de Cacaracco. Thank you so much for having me.
Good to see you.
You have a really easy way for folks to switch it up and make some money or save some money. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, we're always talking about PV, photovoltaics, and I just, thought we should kind of talk about the old school stuff, which is solar hot water. And, 1 out of 3 rooftops in Hawaii has a solar hot water system. It's actually a mandatory requirement for any new construction. And it really is because it provides such a huge benefit for, relatively small upfront investment. Most homes, they don't realize it, but about 30% of their electricity use is just heating hot water for, doing laundry and taking baths. And so it's a really easy way to knock a big chunk of the electric bill out.
I guess people just don't realize how often they're trying to use hot water, whether it's washing clothes. I like to take half-an-hour showers. I know that's bad, but I like to take hot showers just to warm myself up. But washing dishes, all the things that you need to do on a daily basis, it costs money.
Yeah, really, the necessities. And my daughter likes to take half-an-hour hot showers too, so.
But I drive around neighborhoods, and I don't see as many panels as I usually would think. And I think that that's a bit of a surprise, but that's something that you can help people with.
Yeah, and actually there's a few different options for heating hot water as well that we do here at Revolution. Okay. So one is the traditional solar thermal hot water, which are those larger collector plates where you're actually pumping the water up onto the roof and the water is sitting in those collector plates, and it's actually the heat of the sun that's heating the water in those collector plates, and then you're putting really hot water back down into the tank and storing that hot water in the tank for use later.
I have to say, I had no idea that that was even an option. Is that something that a lot of people get?
That's the traditional option, and really people, confuse the solar hot water with PV, and we've had to explain to people the difference between the two.
What's another option?
So another is PV hot water. So that's that Sun Bandit system that we talk about, and that's actually using photovoltaic or PV panels to make electricity up on the roof that are dedicated to the hot water tank, and instead of pumping the water up onto the roof and using the heat of the sun, you're using that electricity that you're making to heat the water in the tank.
Why then would somebody choose a PV hot water system over, say, a solar heater?
So, it's really personal preference. There's pros and cons to each. The solar hot water, the traditional method, is the most economical. Some people don't like the idea of there being a bunch of hot water on their rooftop. There is a pressure relief valve, and so if the water gets too hot because you're not using it fast enough, it's going to exhaust some of that hot water so that the system doesn't overload. And some people just want a consistent look. So the solar hot water collectors look a little bit different than the PV. Okay. So you can go all PV and dedicate some of those PV panels to just heating the water in the tank for the PV hot water system.
So those are 2 options. You have a third option to tell us.
There is, and it's actually what I have at my house, and it's a hybrid hot water tank. And so it sort of is like having an air conditioner on top of the hot water tank, and what it does is it uses the ambient heat around the hot water tank, and it compresses that air and draws the heat out of the air and uses that to help heat the water. It has to be in a confined space that's a minimum of 100 square feet, so it can't be in a closet on the side of your house. Mine is in my garage. My garage is super hot. I wish it wasn't so hot, and so I'm actually using my hot water heater to draw some of the hot air in the garage, heat my water more energy efficiently, and then it exhausts cold air, so I'm sort of air conditioning my garage at the same time.
Wow, that is a really cool option.
Yeah, so we really like that. If your hot water tank is in your garage and you're getting a PV system, it's a really good cost-effective way to make your PV system smaller, because you're heating the water about 60% more energy efficiently with that hybrid hot water tank than with just a standard electric tank.
So if you like hot water, and you like saving money, and if you like a cool garage, come see Revolution Smart Home and Innovation Center. Just visit David, and they have the know-how and the technology to make it all work for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Good to see you.
Did not know all of that.
They know their stuff.
Did you say you take a 30-minute shower, John Veneri?
I think I did, yeah.
I'm like,
did I say that out loud?
You
I might
did.
have
You
said
said
that
it
out
in the
loud.
segment, and I was like, that's a lot of water.
Okay, so there's reasons behind that, and I'm thankful for the PV hot water because it fills the tank, right? The hot water fills the tank, and I take the shower to warm my body up because I have so many. I don't have a jacuzzi, or I don't have time to go running in the morning, so it warms my muscles up because I have a lot of sore muscles and a really bad back. Not a good excuse. Not a
so
good
what I
excuse.
hear you saying is you're not exercising. That it takes the same. You can just take a hot shower instead of exercising.
No,
It warms up your
I'm
body?
talking about warming up the muscles in my body and warming up my back so that I can actually get through a day.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm glad we clarified.
Maybe I need to run my head through some hot water too.
Okay. McDonald's is celebrating its 50th anniversary in Hawaii.